Come on, Simba, we're gonna go eat. Let's eat. Let's eat. Jump the fence.
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, and Boo, the LuckyFerals.
$8:35 a.m. Some people say that cats don't remember things, but if that's the case, then why do they remember a toy that they haven't played with in months? You know how when you give them a new toy, it's all fresh and new and fun to play with, and then they get tired of it and go on to other things? That's the case with this toy. When he was outside, he loved it at first. Then I had to put it inside one of those play tents for him to be interested in the toy. And it has not had like batteries in it for quite some time. The batteries were dead. I just put new batteries in it the other day, and look, he has no interest in it. So cats obviously remember. I think it kind of disproves that cats don't remember things. I mean, Boo obviously remembers this toy, otherwise it would have that newness factor for him, and it doesn't. It doesn't have the newness factor for any of the other cats either. So just the fact that cats can be all excited when they get a new toy, and then if you take that toy away and give it back to them, I would say 6 to 12 months later, they just don't have that newness factor with the toy again. That means that they remember the toys. It means that they do remember things. And we can't go by catnip toys, because obviously if you give them a catnip toy, they're going to be all excited, and then once the catnip wears off or is not as potent, they're not going to be as excited. But I think with a lot of these interactive toys that are like non-catnip toys, I think that's an experiment that proves cats do remember things. I'm petting Boo while he's in the cat tower in the front window. I've been talking to him and telling him that he has to keep his feet on the ground and he has to keep his teeth in his mouth. Right, Boo? And that's how good boys play. You keep your feet on the ground. Except for when you're in a cat tower. Right? It's okay. Have you guys noticed that when cats do something silly, they get embarrassed? Did you see that? Like when you're playing with the cats, and then they make like a weird jump, or they fall onto something, that they get all embarrassed. Have you noticed that? 9:10 a.m. I put both of the electronic toys on for Boo. As I'm filming this, I'm thinking I need to move one of those cat circuits over. Okay, now there's a whole lot of stuff going on here. There's the undercover mouse, there's that feather whirl toy, and then we have the cat circuit. So something should be of interest to Boo. I mean, this is like a theme park for cats right now. And there are arches and scratch and rolls just out of the shop. Okay, so the plan for today is... I started brushing Boo in the hallway just now, and when I start brushing him, he moves, and he always goes straight to his arch. He has like this thing where when I'm brushing him, he has to brush himself on an arch at the same time. Boo's funny like that. But lately, he's really been enjoying his brushing, and I've been using it as a tool to get the harness off of him. Because when he's in the harness, if I start brushing him, then he kind of forgets about me taking the harness off of him. Otherwise, sometimes he tries to bite my hand when I take the harness off. So the plan has been, Boo was on free roam all night, and he spent it pretty much in the cat towers, between the cat tower in his room and the cat tower in the living room. I have not given him his breakfast yet, because what I want to do is when I give him his breakfast, then he'll be in his room for the day. And the other cats will be upstairs on free roam, and the gates will be in Boo's door. And that way, the other cats who have been downstairs for like most of the day, the past 2 days, because they've been laying in their beds, they'll have the ability to look out the windows during the day and lay in the cat towers by the windows if they want that. Now, Boo has that in his room also. He has the cat tower where he could look out the window. He gets the daylight. And they can all hang out by Boo's door. And so once I feed Boo and he's in his room, then the other cats are on free roam. And they get the house to themselves today. I'll be out most of the day. And I should be back tonight. I don't know how late. But I'm going to give them dinner in the automatic feeders. I'm going to give them dry food and the freeze-dried raw. Stella just climbed the fence, and Simba kind of hurdles them. I love seeing Stella climb the fence. I think it's good exercise for them to climb these fences because they're not out climbing trees or anything. So, I don't know, I think even after integration I might use gates just because they like climbing them. I wish you could feel how soft and fluffy Stella is. Like her fur, do you guys see how thick her fur is? And it is so soft. Simba's fur is soft also, and it's fluffy, but it's not nearly as thick as Stella's. Like Stella's fur, I mean, she has like a winter coat. And Simba, look how soft. He is so soft and fluffy. He's all fluff. I've never given these cats a bath, but I would be so curious as to like how tiny they are with wet fur. So I stepped over the gate, and I'm going to leave the gate in. I'm going to let the cats climb up, because I think it's good exercise. Come on, Simba, we're going to go eat. Let's eat. Let's eat. Jump the fence. I filled up all of the automatic feeders with their dinner, which is the freeze-dried raw nuggets and dry food, because I don't have enough of the frozen raw bites to put in here, and the raw primal nuggets don't work. And after I close them up, I put a little bit of dry food in each one. And Stella has worked her way down the line and eaten the dry food out of all of them. Hydrox is getting a whole can of food today. It's the Trader Joe's ocean fish, salmon, and rice dinner. And Boo's not even getting a spoonful of this because our deal was broken yesterday when he jumped on Splash. The deal was, if he didn't jump on the cats, he'd get a little taste of whatever food I was opening for Hydrox. And he jumped on Splash yesterday, so no more tastes. Here's Hydrox. He's laying in the sun by the house. He most likely already ate dry food out of the feeder this morning. He's very content. He's not meowing for food or anything, but I'm giving him food anyway because I will be out the whole day. And there's Boo watching from his room. Right now it's 40 degrees out. I'm outside without a coat or anything because it just feels so warm compared to what we've had. The thermometer on the sunroom says it's 50 degrees in there, but it's still early and the sun really hasn't hit this sunroom yet, so that should go up much higher today. I would think that would go way above 60, if not towards 70. Simba. 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 It is 10:51 p.m. I just got home, and this is what the cats did to their dinner. It looks like they barely touched it. And this one and this one, it looks like they ate the freeze-dried raw nuggets and maybe a little bit of the crunchies, and this one doesn't even look like it was touched. And since it's almost 11 p.m. right now, I will not be giving them food. I would normally just be giving them crunchies, and they have crunchies. So, yeah, I don't have any raw food defrosted. I'll put raw food out for their breakfast tomorrow, and I'm not going to open a can. Maybe what I'll do is I'll open a tiny can and see if they eat it. The problem is I don't like canned food, so... about 11:25 p.m. I'm in Boo's room. We're gonna play for a little while. The other cats are on free roam. So Boo ate all of his crunchies. His crunchy dinner is all gone. And he ate most of his breakfast. We're gonna play for a little while, then we're gonna go to bed, right, Boo? 11:37 p.m. Good night, Boo. Have a good night in your room. Good night, Simba. Good night, Splash. Good night, Stella. Thank you for watching this LuckyFerals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.